Yeah, man, say all praises and honor to Yahweh, Bar Shem Yahweh Shai, Bar Shem Kodash. And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers out there pushing truth in our sincerity and all honesty. You know, this is the brother from 2020Jamaica camp. I'm Yashamai.
Ashar.
I want to do my lesson, you know, and this whole Christmas thing with people look to basically celebrate, you know, because you know, over the years people been celebrating this whole Christmas thing, see? And right now we see we're heading at the time and you know the Christmas, you know, Christmas season. You know, when people are get ready to basically celebrate Christmas, you know, but according to what the Prime Minister said, you know, this Christmas, 7 o'clock. You know, and hey, if last year you tell people say this is gonna happen this year, they don't think they say mad that will never happen. Right? And this is what take place now. You see, because I guess what, we're in the time of the destruction of the society, we're in the time when the East are Edom, and the so-called white man want to accomplish a new world order.
This is the article from Jamaica Information Service. It's a new corona hours for December to January. It's a Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Andrew Holiness, says proposed new curfew hours for the December to January period will be 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. daily.
So this is what them say this Christmas. So all who would have planned to, you know, was celebrate and them going to party all night. This is what happen. Right?
And him actually use a strategy in this year because the curfew time now is 9 a.m. Right? So him carried to 10 so people have that sense of more freedom there for the 1 hour them get there.
Yeah, you have like a leniency pan we can give it 10 o'clock from December, you know, go down to that time period. Let's keep it there, brother. Right, Ecclesiastes.
Right, this is Ecclesiastes 7 verse 2. Say it is better to go into the house of mourning.
So this is what the scripture says right here. It's better to go into the house of mourning. Always the house of mourning. You know? The men we see on the highways and the byways, you know.
Right.
You know, week in, week out, you know, pushing this truth, you know, putting up videos daily. The house of mourning where they want to basically a sigh and cry. You know, according to the scripture. And set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst. Right? So we are the one to basically mourn right now. You know, for all the things that we have to basically endure and the rulership of the so-called white man. Right? What?
It is better to go into the house of mourning than to go into the house of feasting. What? For that is the end of all men. And the living will lay it to his heart.
So now we have Angeles, you know, I put a dent on them Christmas now. You know, I mash up the whole Christmas celebration thing, you know, because you know people over the years been looking forward to basically celebrate them Christmas thing. A year-to-year thing, you know, people over the years, you know, every weekend, every Christmas, they come out and them, you know, they do them thing. But this is what happened this year. And also for a new year, according to the article.
Right.
So all our plan for this whole new, what they call out here in Jamaica, they call it watch night. He might put out a dent tonight also. Go on, brother.
Except for the public holidays, speaking in the House of Representatives on November 24, Mr. Holiness said that on Christmas Day, December 25th, and Boxing Day, December 26th, the curfew will commence at 7 p.m. and end at 5 a.m.
So it's at 7 p.m. and end at 5 a.m. So the whole party thing, the party vibes of people, you know, get into every Christmas holiday. It's how happened right there this year. Always pictures. So this Christmas, you know, our people now go enjoy themselves, you know. I look forward for things to get back to normal. This is what happen. You know, because you have majority of people right now in the back of their mind, you know, somehow things will go back to, you know, to you know what them used to.
Right.
Like last year, for example. You have even artists that sing song when the quarantine thing done. Where everybody go, you know, the song because that's what they believe. So somehow things will go back to normal and they can't do what they usually do. You know, they party all night and you know and do this and do that. But we're heading at some serious time. But Jake, majority of people, you know, they don't see these things, yo. Because I'm look for better. When things get worse, what people say? When they shall think of peace and safety. Yeah, bring your time at brother. Bring it over for me. Thessalonians 5.
First Thessalonians 5.
Start at verse 1.
Verse 1.
1.
But of the times and of the season, brethren,
Gone.
ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourself know perfectly.
For yourself know perfectly. Go on.
That the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Go on, say it, person. The day of the Lord that come as a what? Thief in the night. Why the day of the Lord that catch a lot of people as a thief in the night? Because they not look for the prophecies here. Is it? They not pay attention to what take place here. They're busy doing all the different type of madness here. They're busy looking forward to Christmas. You know, and New Year's celebration. Are these things, you know, them they have in the back of their mind, focus upon you.
And
a plan for. But this is what happening right now.
Them actually are going to make the best of it same way, yo. Even though the curfew time is short. It say, for when they shall say peace and safety.
When the people say peace and safety, everything is good, or everything will go back to normal, like what they can believe right now. Somehow, you know, things will go back to normal. Go on.
Then sudden destruction come upon them.
Then sudden destruction will come upon them because we're approaching what the time of Jacob's trouble. You know, that time period we're approaching right now, you know, swiftly and speedily. The time when a lot of people will go through a lot of things here. Worse than our foreparents go through during the time of slavery. At that time period we're approaching right now.
As a travail upon a woman with child.
Gone.
And they shall not escape.
Gone.
But ye brethren, ye are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief.
Because we're a winner in the darkness, yo. So people say, that word is our a lamp and a light unto thy path. So we're in the darkness, you know, we understand what the time that we're living in, yo. Is how we shall say it, yo. Watch. You're supposed to watch, yo. Watch for the prophecies, yo. Watch for all the things that will take place. Because you don't know what the hour, you know, where basically are making second return, or for prophet in the scripture. But those people now look for the second coming of the Lord, Yahushua. They want the society to continue, you know, forever and ever. This wicked, oppressive society. That's how the scripture says. They're trusting oppression, you know, and perverses and stay there on.
This is Isaiah 24, verse 7.
Go
the new wine mourneth,
on.
And the vines languisheth. All the merry-hearted do sigh.
All the merry-hearted do sigh. But all of those people, they get offended over this whole thing, yo. Because they have a plan for Christmas, you know, plan the suit them go buy, you know, and this and that, you know, and this is where Angelus just pop out and say, you know, new curfew hours, from what, 7 a.m., 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. So the whole party vibes, what they look for basically take place this year, this is what happening, because we're heading at some serious time, because as I mentioned earlier, if last year you tell people said them something going to happen, you have to come off on the road by 7 o'clock on Christmas night, then they say you're mad.
Right.
That can never happen. Or that will never happen. But this is what happened right now. Right? Remember that?
Isaiah 7, verse 8.
Isaiah 24 and 7.
So like Isaiah 24, verse 8. The mirth of Tabereth ceased.
Gone.
The noise of them that rejoice ended.
The noise of them that rejoice ended. You see, because we're in some serious time, the whole party vibes thing are changed altogether. They get rid of.
Right.
You know? That's how it happen right now. Right?
See. Said, the joy of the earth ceaseth.
Gone.
They shall not drink wine with a song.
Gone.
Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Because things that we have now the time to come. You know, at even liquor can't help you. You know, live like chaos will come up on the earth. Not even liquor can't help you. Daniel 12 still, you know, never since there was a nation, you know, not like this ever happened.
Right.
Right, bring it up.
This is Daniel 12, verse 1.
What?
And at that time,
the time we're approaching right now, swiftly and speedily, go on.
Shall Michael stand up, the great prince which stood for the children of thy people.
The great prince which standeth for what? The children of thy people. Go on.
And there shall be a time of trouble.
And then there shall be a time of trouble. Jacob's trouble. Who is Jacob today? You so-called niggers, you know, Latinos and Native American Indian. But true, people call Israelite because Jacob changed the name to what? Israel.
Right.
So we're approaching the time when we're going to face a lot of things, yo. Esau, Edom getting ready to go all out. Yeah, Trump them speak about them, then they Maxine, my rule out the Maxine, this week or next week.
Right.
So Esau, Edom getting ready to come at our people, yo. Right?
And there shall be a time of trouble.
And there shall be a time of trouble, God.
Such as never was since there was a nation.
Such as never since there was a nation. So what will happen at the time to come? Never happen yet on the planet, yo. It's going to be the worst chaos ever happen. What we're approaching right now. While majority of people feel that somehow things are go back to normal. Right. This is how we're heading into. Never since there was a nation. Go on.
Even to that same time.
Go on.
And at that time.
And at that time we're approaching right now. Go on.
Thy people shall be delivered.
Thy people shall be delivered. Who shall be delivered? The elect going to get delivered. Because it's all about the elect. Yo. The elect of Yahweh Shemeshah are going to get delivered. You know, from this coming destruction.
So, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Go on.
Right?
Exactly.
This is Ezekiel 21 verse 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus said the Lord.
Go on.
Say a sword is sharpened.
A sword is sharpened right now. You see, right now in the Middle East, you have a tension between, you know, Israel and Iran. Because they kill one of Iran top scientists. You know, in according to Bible prophecy, you know, these so-called Jews, you know, the Israeli, are going to draw America out in this third reservoir destruction here. You see, but before the war kick off full-fledged, you know, you have a main prophecy whoever come to pass, they verify the microchip, which is the mark of the beast, and for basically become monetary worldwide. You know, we're seeing the framework, you know, setting up right across the world. You know, we see Esau, Edom getting ready to make the verify the microchip become monetary. So very soon we're going out of this wicked society. That's what we basically looking for. We're looking for the kingdom to come. We not look for basically, you know, go party every year. You go party on Christmas and so-called New Year. We not look for that, yo. Super say, we according to his promise, look for a new. Matter of fact, can bring it out, brother. Bring it out and then go back to that. 2 Peter, you can bring it out, chapter. 2 Peter 3.
This is 2 Peter 3 verse 11.
One.
So seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
One.
Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Shemeshah.
But this is the right mindset to suppose in right now.
Right.
Not basically look to things go back to normal. Yeah, they're speaking about a new norm. That's what they want to speak about, a new norm.
The Prime Minister.
Can Andrew say you have to learn to live with the big C. You have to learn to live with it, yo. That's what our Prime Minister said. So people are looking for things to go back to normal. And things now go back to normal. That's the right mindset to suppose in right now. You know, looking for one.
And wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with even heat.
Because we are in the heavens being on fire. You see, because according to Bible prophecy, you know, America going to get nuked by ICBM missiles. Right. You know, we already see the preparation taking place in the Middle East, where this third reservoir destruction will kick off. Right? So all these tall skyscraper buildings in America are going to get burned by ICBM missiles, according to Bible prophecy. Right? Go on.
So nevertheless, we according to his promise.
Nevertheless, we according to his promise. Go on.
Look for a new heaven.
Look for a new heaven. Go on.
And a new earth wherein dwell righteousness.
So we look for a righteous kingdom.
Right.
You know, we don't look for this wicked society to continue, you know, continue forever and ever. Like how people want to do. You want this wicked society to continue forever. Because, you know, four parents, four parents go through a lot of things, you know, coming over this side of the world. You know, and, you know, they finally take off a chain of our people hand. Our people feel that somehow life can't get better than this.
Right.
For the chain to remove off our hand, everything is good. You know? A life can't get better. But it's not no life, yo. We're still a slave unto the so-called white man. We're still tributary unto the so-called white man. But yeah, what shall I say? You know, who does it basically the kings of the earth take tribute to? Of strangers or of themselves, of their children, of poor in scripture. Because we're still a slave. Baruch 3 and 8 tell you. We are yet this day in our captivity. Where the Lord has kept us. So we're still a slave, yo.
Yeah.
Right? Go on. Go on. Let's finish. Back to the scripture.
Alright, so this is Ezekiel 21 verse 10.
Go on.
It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter.
So the sword is sharp right now. You know, destruction are prepared right now. Because this if you basically wipe out, you know, majority of the earth population. Because according to the banking elite agenda, you know, they want to destroy majority of the earth population. Right? According to Jada Guy Stone, maintain your humanity, you know, on a 500 million. So the destruction are prepared right now, the sword are sharpened. You see the east side them preparing right now to come against the people. You know?
Busy looking to the liquor jar where them are gonna lose in a Christmas. Alright, it say. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?
Should we then party? Should we then basically party mood? Like a lot of people get offended now because the whole curfew thing. And say 7 o'clock you have to go in here, you have to go in here at 7 o'clock this Christmas. So like we see what I prepare right now, should we then mirth? Should we in a party mindset?
Never me hear about a war where people where two sides go for battle and one side a party. Right? Two sides them busy sharpening.
Getting ready, preparing.
So you know who the losers are in this battle. Right? You say it contempt the rod of my son as every tree, and he had given it to be furbished that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer.
To give it into the hands of the slayer. You know what the slayer? So-called white man. Right. You know, you're going to destroy a lot of people. You know, they're already preparing. Right? Go on.
Cry an owl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people.
Shall be upon large people who say you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, Indian. Right? You know what the so-called white man want to get rid of.
Right?
According to them say who have the most cases of this world, Big C, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, Indian. Right. You know the main people. What I'm saying? You know, are the highest, you know, highest number of this whole thing, yo. So I only want to get rid of. And they all start at China and they switch over to Uno.
Oh.
Because guess what? I'm ready to get rid of Uno altogether. Because they know who people is here. They think they don't know who people are. These bank elite, they know where the true people call Israelite. And they want to get rid of us here. According to Psalms 83. Right?
Finish it and then read it. Right, say. Cry an old son of man, for it shall be upon my people, it shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terror by reason of the sword.
Terror by reason of the sword. Shall be
upon my people.
Shall be upon the Lord's people. Or the sword. What the man on the sword today? The gun, the machete, the knife. You know. The famine, because that's also basically a weapon. Famine. You know, diseases like the pestilence the scripture mentioned. All these things, you know, the sword here. Ultimate sword, the ICBM missiles, and we're going to shoot off. You know, this coming destruction are prepared right now.
Smite therefore upon thy thigh. Psalms 83, verse 3.
Go on.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
So they take crafty counsel against us. You know, go on.
And have consulted against thy hidden ones.
Go on.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
So this is how them plan. This is how the top, you know, the banking leads, the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, and down planning to do yo. Get rid of us all together as a nation. They want to get rid of us yo. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, Indian. We don't want to get rid of all together. So this is them plan. They come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Get rid of them all together. Right? Go on.
They say, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That's what they want to do all together, yo. So people seeing all these things taking place, you know, from the year start, and still a look for basically things go back to normal. We should know say, hey, we know that majority of people just now get this truth on this side, but it's all about the elect, yo. But according to Ezekiel 2 and you can't bring it up for me, brother. You got Ezekiel 2 start at verse 4.
This is Ezekiel 2 verse 4.
1.
For they are impudent children.
Talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos and Native American Indian. Go on.
And stiff-hearted.
And stiff-hearted. Go on.
I do send thee unto them.
So Heavenly Father send us unto them. Yo. Go on.
And thou shalt say, and I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus said the Lord.
Thus said the Lord, Yahweh Shemir Shai, that we've been saying over the years. You know, starting from the apostles and elders and done. Go on.
And they, whether they will hear,
Whether they want to listen to what we have to say, go on.
or whether they will forbear,
Go on, or whether they do it for beer. So whether they want to listen to us, we're supposed to warn them. So when the time come, them can't say never basically get warned. You know, we basically do full job. We make sure we do that. But we're supposed to warn them so we can't take flame blood off of our hand. Right?
for they are a rebellious host,
And
yet shall know that there had been a prophet, that
there be a prophet among them.
among them.
So when things start to really happen, shit all hell break loose, you know, shit hit the fan, and then the people are going to basically wake up to reality. Because I tell them now, they're now deep sleep right now. They don't understand the time we're living in our about basically happen to them.
Hey.
But when things start to really escalate, a lot of people are going to wake up them time when they're going to be too late. So then them are going to wake up to basically say, are we that taught the truth? Are we that the true prophet for truth? That's it, brother?
This is Matthew 24. Matthew 24 verse 37.
Go on.
But as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be.
Go on. Super what? Not the new one of the sun. The thing that had been is that which shall be, and there is no new thing under the sun. Just like in the days of Noah, so shall also be the coming of the Son of Man. Yahweh shall. You know, the man of people ignorant they call Jesus. Go on, brother.
For as in the days that were before the flood,
So before the flood, you know, going back to the time of Noah, go on.
they were eating and drinking.
They were eating and drinking, you know, partying, living it up, living it up. Go on.
marrying and giving in marriage
Marrying and giving into marriage, go on.
until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Aye.
So they do all that they want, no? Do they feel like though? You know, claim to say they want to enjoy themselves until Noah enter into the ark. What?
And knew not until the flood
And
came and took them
so
all
they
away.
never know what take place. Just like how it happen right now.
Aye.
Because now we're at the time now when the time of Jacob's trouble, and our people, majority of people, they don't know what take place here.
Flood approaching, man.
God.
Because the enemy shall rush in
Like a flood. God.
So we building a spiritual ark. And the brotherhood, the 144, with the elect of the nation of Israel.
Overall,
Yeah,
yeah, God.
overall. You know what I mean? To the power and spirit of Yahweh Shai.
God.
But the same spirit we face back today, man. When we fight unto these people, you know what I mean? And they're not here. They're just gone about partying and, you know what I mean? Not care. But ultimately, the scripture says, let the multitude perish.
That was born in vain. God.
And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So
Right.
shall the coming of the Son of Man be.
So shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Same thing happen all over again.
In Luke 23 verse 28, it says, but Yahushua turned unto them, saying, daughters of Jerusalem, weep not for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children.
God.
For behold, the days are coming, right? In the which they shall say, blessed are the barren, and the womb that never bear,
God.
and the paps that never give suck. Right? And they shall begin to say to the mountain, fall on us, and to the hills, cover us. Right? For if they do these things in the green tree, what should they do in the dry? See? And we read that because, as I said, these are the same generation. So Yahushua knew what are going to befall us in a lot of times. They must say, yo, don't weep for him, but weep for our children, man. For their children, which is us. You know what I mean? Of the tribe of Israel. You know what I mean? Of the sons and daughters of Israel, man. See? So a lot of tribulation are going to befall us at this time.
But just like what the same thing did. And now we know what the time of Jacob's trouble. Or greater even what happened same thing did.
This is Isaiah 24 verse 8.
Go on.
The mirth of the tabret ceased,
Go on.
the noise of them that rejoice ended.
Because the whole party vibes thing, you know, people love so much. That are seized, that are done away with. Whole clubbing, all them things there, I get done away with you. You have money to that club in a store and all them things there. Because them say, oh, hey, now go back. While, you know, people see have some hope, feel something, so something will happen, and everything will go back to normal and they can go back to club and all these things. So. The man is speaking about a new norm. That's what they must speak about. So all the whole party vibes thing, what people love so much, all them things that get taken away right now. You know, right before people's eyes. But them can't see it because them feel some more things are going to go back to normal. That's for them hope, yo. Because them love the society. Go on, brother.
The joy of the harp season.
Go on.
They shall not drink wine with a song.
Go on.
Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Strong drink shall be what? Bitter to them that drink it. Continue, brother, continue.
The city of confusion is broken down.
The city of confusion is broken down. We live in the time now in America, you know, a crumble right before we ice you. What?
Every house is shut up,
Go on.
that no man may come in. There is a cry for wine in the street.
They go, yeah, because we're approaching the time now. The time of the famine of the word. There's going to be a cry for wine in the street. You know, talking about this wisdom, this knowledge, and this understanding of Yahweh Shemir Shai, this book, yo. That are people going to basically need, you know, this truth. No, them it seem like nothing to them because, you know, them can't do what they feel like they know and everything is good. But the time I come, them are going to need, things are going to happen and them going to need answers. And them now get it. Them now get it. They must say, I'm in the ear like them, that's something like this. You hear some man up on the car, on the road, up on the car, that's a certain thing like this. It's going to happen. You know? So they're going to try to find us, and they're going to find us at the time.
Scripture say how the Lord will make our tongue clean for the roof of our mouth.
Gone.
And when in that time when I was sit down for people, they teach people to get this. So.
Yes.
Come let me teach you the mark of the beast. What is this and what is that, man? To interpret the scriptures.
Famine and strike.
Gone.
And man and chop up man and we sit down. And the Lord said, that now got me. Right? It say, all joy is darkened,
Gone.
and the mirth of the land is gone.
The mirth of the land is gone. We live in that time, you know, where the whole party vibes thing. I don't know where we're right now.
In the city is left desolation,
Gone.
and the gate is smitten with destruction.
Gone. Yeah. Gone. So with that, I say I'll praise and honor to Yahweh Shemir Shai, Shemir Kodash, and the blood to the apostles and the elders of Great Stone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there push the truth in us and certain in all honesty. Shalom.